I'd like to talk to you a little bit about strumming. It's really hard to write about strumming. It's much easier to show it. I think that's why there's no really good books on strumming that I'm aware of. You can write out a symbol, but it sounds very different. I'll give you an example. Here's a strum in a textbook. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. But when you really play it, it sounds more like this. Now this sounds way different to me than this. So usually if you find a strum in a book or written out, you should learn it and get it on automatic and then just play it till it finds the feel. It takes a while to find that feel. And it's a really great thing to copy people on YouTube or to copy other people's strumming. I think it can really help you. When I talk about the theory of strumming, there's one thing we talk about is the down-up motion. And I mostly strum down on the beat and up off the beat. For example, if I'm counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'll leave some of those out so it doesn't sound the same all the time. So I'm going to leave out the end of 1. So I'll go down, leave that one out, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And even though I don't play, I still have to move my hand. Here's a strum that most people know I call the folk strum. Called the campfire strum, church group strum. You hear this strum a lot. And it's down, down, up, down. 1, 2, and 4. So my hand still moves even though I don't play those notes. So here's an example. I call these ghost notes when I move but don't play. Down, down, up, down, move, down, up, move, up, down, up. So your hand keeps moving the whole time. So if you hit one of those strums by accident, it's fine. You just keep going. Don't lose your place. Keep your rhythm going. So always keep your hand moving. It's just like tapping your foot right here. It's kind of where the clock is. So that's the folk strum. And I think it helps to examine loud, medium, soft volumes and which strings you're going to hit at which time. Because I could play the folk strum like this. Or I could play it like this. Now to me, that second one sounds better. So what am I doing? When I first play the chord, or first start the strum for the measure, I play the low end, the bass notes, and I'm not going to play them again. Then I'm going to shift over to from the middle to the high, and the up strum, I'm just going to get 1 or 2 strings. So I'm going to play the low strings, then mid, high, high, mid, high, low, mid, high, high, mid, high. So by playing less strings, I get a more selective sound. Let's do what a lot of people do wrong. Instead of keeping the hand moving through the ghost notes, they just go like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So they freeze their hand instead of keeping it moving. So here's the difference in sound. That's with the ghost notes. Without the ghost notes, it sounds choppier, doesn't it? And not as quite as smooth and fluid. How about with all downstrokes? Let's try that. Now to me, that doesn't sound anything like this. So I encourage you to keep your hand moving the whole time. Don't hit all the strings all the time. And pay attention to the volume, because some notes are going to be louder than others, what I call a pulse. And that particular strum, it's the first down and the second up. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down. So as long as I keep my hand going, I can change the style and keep going. For example, I'll play a bunch of different strums without changing or stopping. Here's the folk strum. Now here's my slap strum. A little country music here. Jazz. Reggae. Backbeat rock. So I kept my hand moving the whole time. I was able to go between strums because I just varied which ones I hit. So that's something to help you maybe think about strumming and work on it.